We are back, and we're back with a fresh trim. The reason I've mentioned why I've got a trim is exactly why I've turned the camera on to start this video. I was thinking the other day when I was getting my hair cut, which was long overdue by the way, the most powerful tool in marketing or type of marketing is word of mouth. Because if someone values someone else's opinion, the chances of them actually going to buy it are quite high after taking the recommendation. And then I was thinking while I was in the barber chair, because my barber was wearing one of my t-shirts, this t-shirt exactly actually, I was thinking how many people a day are they seeing? It's probably about between 15, 20 people a day. And they're there for an hour. The average person probably is mates with the barber because they're in the chair for that long. You just get to know someone. And if they're wearing something and recommend it to them, it's worth a lot more than an ad in terms of impact. You can't track it, which I don't like. You can't see the datas and the conversions and that. But it does link to my DJ theory last year. We sent quite a few t-shirts to some DJs. The return on it wasn't that good. We had some big ones wear it, like Rawdon wore it, but I didn't see much buzz from it and I was expecting to. So maybe if we switch the process into actually basically micro-influencers, because a lot of barbers are micro-influencers in their town, like everybody knows them, they're so well connected because they cut everybody's hair. So if you infiltrate one person in the network, you sort of get everyone in the circle. Is the idea. But I can't think of any other sort of jobs or people like barbers. Because obviously, the more you spread out, the less risk you have of it actually not working. But the main focus of this week is not getting stuff to barbers. The main focus of this week is making content for the sale. Now, the sale goes live on the 24th of July. It is currently, at the time of recording this, the 6th of July. I've got a decent buffer to make some content. We've turned the ads off for now and we're going to re-put them on the 22nd. The reason I've done this is because ads convert a lot better when you've got an offer on, especially a big offer. And like I said in the last video, most clothing brands make most of their revenue during sale periods, especially Q4. So I've turned them off for now in order to save the budget for later. I think the plan is to do £100 a day on ads and leave it running for like 10 days or something, to spend like £1,000 on ads with the aim of clearing every single thing you see here out. With the £100 a day though, the creators are going to fatigue extremely quick, a lot quicker than when I'm on like £30 or £50 a day. So another thing I'm doing is getting a bank of creatives. All my Instagram reels are just like meta ads, people talking about different creatives, and this is currently one I'm creating now. It's basically like a Google capture. So what I'm going to put here is like loads of different lifestyle products and stuff like that, and then obviously it says 70% off here, verify. I think the idea behind that is everyone knows what Google capture is because probably everyone's done one, and it looks familiar but unfamiliar at the same time. Like, you'd obviously be asked to pick like a bicycle or a car or a traffic light, but it's all filled with my products. And if they like the products, they'll click. And if they click and they see it on offer, more likely to buy it. But theory is nothing without execution. As we know, we are raising the prices pretty imminently for Frost. And in order to raise the price, I also have to sort out a couple of things on the back end, because my t-shirt quality, the actual product is fine. How the product is delivered, not fine. Currently, my t-shirts come in these bags. These bags are rubbish. It's a one-time seal at the back, not a little zip pocket. They're not frosted, they don't look premium. My branding's not on it, so we need to get that sorted out. So for the next bulk order, it's gonna look something a little like this Garms affiliated frosted bag. Everyone seems to use frosted bags because that's like the industry standard. And they look a hell of a lot better than these. To be honest, I did have frosted bags at one point when I was printing on other people's blanks, because that's what they came in. And I should have just done it for these and get my branding on it. And on top of that as well, I'm going to be adding a swing tag. This swing tag is very kindly from my mate Johnny from OX16. It feels very premium. It feels nice. This little rope band on it, when I got it, I thought, oh, that's well nice. This is also good for me as well, because it makes it a lot easier for returns, because some people ask for a return and I get it back and they've clearly worn the t-shirt. However, most people aren't going to go out wearing a hang tag in the back of their neck. One, because it's uncomfortable, and two, because if someone calls them out, they look like an absolute melon. So although these two things won't directly give me more sales, because I'm not going to scream and shout about frosted bags and hang tags, It's just going to improve the customer experience that little bit, I think. And the last thing that needs to be changed in order to justify this price point, I think, is the lay flat or the econ picture on the website. These are my current t-shirt lay flats, and Claude says that it looks like a £25 t-shirt. I think Claude's chatting a load of bollocks here, to be honest, because I think it looks more premium. But all the big dogs, bar Represent, seem to have an econ photo like this. It doesn't look very real, it looks very photoshoppy to me. I'm not too sure on which one actually converts better, but because everyone else is doing this one, I'm guessing it's going to be this one rather than mine. So I might play with one of them just to see if I can get one that's actually decent, but I'm not too hung up on the fact of changing it. We've got the arms out today because it's a UK heatwave again. The next 14 days in the UK, there will not be a single cloud in the sky. And where I'm from, it's not going to dip below like 23. That's absolutely scorching for around here. Probably thinking, what goes hand in hand? A white t-shirt and a sunny day. Absolutely brilliant. All my best sellers are white t-shirts. I'm quids in. I'm not quids in because every single one of my best selling sizes are out of stock. Extra small out of stock, small out of stock, medium out of stock. All I've got, about 10 larges, 4 extra larges. And the new bulk order hasn't even been placed yet, so it's not going to arrive until at least the end of August. Which is fine though, and it's also my fault too. Should have probably ordered some more, but oh well. We have still got black t-shirts, although the black t-shirts are also running thin. One thing I can't understand though is how many large t-shirts I've got left. These bins are basically full, and then I go to the medium, and the medium are nearly empty. So I think I've got the quantity a little bit wrong there, which needs to be tweaked when I place the bulk order, because I always thought medium and large were going to be the best sellers, but I looked on Shopify Analytics. My best sellers are extra small, small, medium, and I always order like 0 extra small. I think for a bulk order, I ordered 5 and they all went within 2 days. So I need to heavily stock up front heavy on the sizes because everyone must be laying off the pies or something because the extra larges and the larges are always in stock. So good on you fellas. While we're here as well, as I was saying yesterday, which is probably about 2 minutes if you're watching this video, all of the products, like minor details, are getting up. So I thought I'd show you the swing tag I've designed. As you can tell, this probably took me absolutely ages to do, but what I did was I had a little look online, and all of the premium brands have a very thin swing tag because it feels more premium, looks more premium, and they either go monochrome, whether that's black or white and black. Took note of were Represent, Off-White do it, Dior do it. Pretty much any like high fashion brand opts for a thin strip swing tag rather than a thick one. And the swing tag has minimal writing on it. I'm talking just a name or just a logo. So that's exactly what I've done here, but I've also put the tagline at the bottom because I thought it looked a little bit empty. Now officially just under 3 weeks to the sale begins. But what's weird is my sales have stayed consistent even though my ads aren't running now and I'm saving the budget, which is quite strange. But I need to tweak all of my ads now just to be black heavy designs, and I also am toying with the idea of releasing some new designs just for the sale, but I'm undecided on it. I was going to do another drop before Petrolhead called Graphic Summer with a load of new graphics, because I did one not last year, the year before, and it did quite well. Just random graphics all pulled together into one like sort of t-shirt collection. I can't do that now because if I drop a white t-shirt, a new one, there's only 2 sizes you can buy out of 6 available. It's not exactly going to perform well. And then when I look back on the analytics at the end of the month, I might forget that and think, oh, why is that not done well? The design must not be good, but it has nothing to do with the design and it has everything to do with how many is actually there to buy. I am going to end this week's sort of sitting podcast here, so if you did enjoy, please make sure you like and subscribe. It does help me a lot more than you know. We upload every single Sunday at 6 PM UK time, so make sure you got the notification bells on. If you've watched me before, you know we always end on a motivational quote too, and this week's quote is the following. In chess, a pawn can become whatever it wants as long as it keeps moving forward.